Indonesian player has stuck his leg out into the contact, which, if spotted by the video referee, should negate a penalty. Let's have a look again. This is it in almost in real time. I mean, that left leg isn't in the most natural of positions, but is there contact, in fact? From that angle it looks like contact, but from the other angle it looked like the leg was actually over the top, possibly. Well, the referee and the fourth official having a close look at this one. Looks like he's already going over when the contact comes in as well. So now we get the explanation from the referee. I think the referee suggesting that Avandra was diving into the contact, and that penalty, I think, is about to be overturned, if I'm reading that body language correctly. And in fact, yellow card for simulation for Avandra. Oh, just when Indonesia thought they had a lifeline back into the game, they've had it swept away from them. And Avandra given a yellow card for diving in the box. The ball hit long towards Nyerongo. The header didn't quite go where it was planned, but oh, and then a miscontrol as well. A couple of little mistakes creeping into Zambia's game here, and 20 minutes into the second half could have quite a lot of time added on at the end of this second period as well. Now just another Indonesian substitution. To Ilham. Coming on in fact, and looks like quite a nasty injury there for Lucas. And Nazriel, who's been very quiet, also coming off. So Razyi has come on. Ilham as well, the number 15. Indonesia trying to keep Zambia under pressure. Alberto feeds the ball into Avandra, goes down again, gets again not much response from the referee. He's got to be careful now, of course, as well. He is the only player on the pitch on a yellow card. Long diagonal ball, eventually picked up by Banda. Zambia still coming forwards. The left back again involved and couldn't quite get the ball out. Chapelu on this near side. Well, Zambia, again, long raking ball there for Chapelu, couldn't quite latch onto it. But again, stretching the play whenever they can, the Copper Bullets. probably about half an hour of football left now before the end of the game. Well, surprising Indonesia rather taking quite so long to get the ball back in play, considering they are chasing the game at the moment. Signs that they're starting to get a little bit more control in midfield midway through the second half, but Zambia still so dangerous on the counter-attack. Direct and quick. Oh, and Banda was caught in possession, having had a bit of a slip there. So that was the slip. Tried to recover, the pass out then wasn't the best either. Mwape just tangling with Rasik. And indeed picking up a yellow card. So a free kick in a dangerous position here for Indonesia. 3 men in the wall for Zambia. Vandra to take this, 6 white shirts to Waymat. All in line with the penalty spot, ball comes in, the keeper got maybe a touch on it, the header maybe slightly put off by that touch from the keeper. Vandra then dances past a couple of challenges but is well tackled on the edge of the area. There's a hand on the shoulder from Chapelu. Coughs up another free kick for Indonesia in a similar position. Not sure the keeper got anything on that actually. There's 2 men in the wall this time. Vandra again to take it. Again, good ball this time into the back post. Headed away with the Indonesian captain looking like he was about to bury a header there at the back post. Navrianto doing his best to look cool, calm and collected on the sidelines. Can't be easy though. Applies the ball for is Alberto, popping up on this left-hand side. Rafi chips the ball into the area, but just a little bit too much on it. Just a little bit early with the run there. Mieza, the number 9, but slightly ahead of the ball. Thumped long. Backward header cleared by Dafa. Mwape penalised again for the challenge. A little nudge into the back of Vivandra. Referee insisting the free kick being taken from the correct spot there. So 18 minutes plus a fair chunk of stoppages, I suggest. Can Indonesia get back into the game? Certainly seeing more of the ball in this second half. Zambia not quite playing with the same intensity that they managed in the first half, which pretty much rushed Indonesia off their feet in that opening 45 minutes. A lot of adrenaline must have gone into that. This time Evandra with the foul for Felix Firi. Firi just trying to turn away from the challenge. Well, the man with the loud hailer still doing his job with the Indonesian fans, leading the chants and singing. Zambia still enjoying a 3-goal-1 lead here. Now things opening up again. Has that ball been kept in play by Baker? No, it hasn't. So the deflection off Alberto goes out for a Zambia corner with 15 minutes to go here. I'm sure they'd love another goal just for that extra layer of insurance. So in swinging corner, lots of copper shirts away. Matt again goes to the back post and just a little bit too much on it as Sabine arrived there. Got away from his marker as well, the number 11. Lovely nutmeg on the halfway line. The pass afterwards not the best, and then Banda under too much pressure, didn't really have the gap, or rather the passing lane that he needed there. So 15 minutes to go. Indonesia 1, Zambia 3. Indonesia taking the early lead, but 3 goals in 7 minutes near the end of the first half for Zambia, in which they really showed great ambition and aggression as well to score 3 goals. Just sitting a little bit deeper now. And Nyerongo then closes his man down. The ball goes long, headed away by Mwape. Laid off by Banda. And the press coming higher and higher from Indonesia. Was that maybe a handball from Nyerongo? Just a little nudge on the defender. Slightly loose touch from Nyeza, who's struggled to get into the game, the Indonesian number 9. And that attempted through ball, well cut out at full stretch by the defender. Headed out of play by Al Ghazani. So Nyerongo is about to get a rest. Billy Daka coming on in his place. The quasi striker. So Nyerongo is replaced. Looked like there was a second substitution happening at the same time. Kelvin Chapelu as well. So really 2 of the standout players for the Copper Bullets coming off. fresh legs coming on in their place. So another reshuffle then for Zambia, and a burst of pace here down the right-hand side. Alberto doing his best to do the defensive job there. Bit of a tangle between the two of them. Zambia, even with a 3-1 lead, still pressing high when they can. Ooh, clumsy. Mwape. Potentially clumsy. Evandra again going down. Actually, he pulled out of the challenge before the contact. Mwape again taking the ball off the toes of Evandra. Oh, lovely weaving run. Oh, fantastic shot as well, just over the bar from Chilemu. Danced through a couple of challenges here, just outside the area, let fly. And that was really not far over the crossbar and still rising. He struck it so well. The referee just getting in the way there inadvertently. Indonesia trying to build something here now. Evandra running at the defences on the edge of the area. Oh, great opportunity here, and what was the touch there from Mirza? Was there a defender getting a foot in as he tried to take the shot? Looked odds on to score. Lovely sweeping move, onside as well. And it's Banda getting across at the final moment just as Mirza was about to shoot. Maybe should have taken that shot first time rather than taking the touch. Not giving the defender a chance to get across. But that's as close as Indonesia have got, really, to getting back into this match. We're into the last 10 minutes now, but there will be, as I say, a decent amount of stoppages as well. Ball played across goal, not the best of defensive clearances, but we'll call that a pass, and Indonesia now can maybe try and turn defence into attack. But then the strong tackle comes in midfield. Good play as well from Daka. The ball lofted in high, but slightly out of control. And in fact, I think it's taken a deflection on its way as well. And that will be another Zambia corner. Mwape goes over to take the corner. This will be swung in right-footed. So maybe an overload in the 6-yard box here. Let's see what he chooses to do. Again, at least 6-shirt swimmer. Goes long to the back post. Oh dear. What a bit of a mix-up there. One Zambian kept the ball in play, and the other inadvertently deflected it back out for a goal kick. Well, taken short. And immediately under pressure at the back here, Indonesia. Alberto with Banda all over him. A little bit too much all over Alberto there. So another change in coming in at Mirza, who's really struggled up top, being replaced. Ahmad Zaki coming on in his place. Ostensibly a wing player, but I'm sure he could fill in up top. And Evandra again trying to stretch this Zambian defence. Whipped in, and it's not far off. Looking for the top corner there. Good effort from Dimas. Just try to sweep that, sort of a real dipper into that top corner, try and keep it out of the reach of the goalkeeper. And honestly, a bit more power on that, and he might well have managed to get the goal back. And Mwape goes past one, half checks, wins a throw-in off of Alberto. Quickly taken. Zambian fans just watching that clock tick down now. Remember, this is Zambia's first ever game at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Foul goes against Robert Banda. Can Indonesia find a way back into the game? There's no real sign of let-up at the moment from Zambia. They may not be attacking with the effervescence that they showed in the first half. And now, the 1-2. Evandra in behind, has the shot. They're slightly weak straight at Chitambala. Immediately the ball played out long. Nicely taken down as well by Daka. Zambia happy to pass it around between themselves for the moment. In comes the challenge. Desperately trying to win the ball a bit higher up the pitch here, Indonesia. Zambia, though, for the last minute or so, keeping possession beautifully. Now probing down that left-hand side. The sudden injection of pace there with the run from Kalamina, who's been so impressive as the left-back, the captain. Roving both down the line and cutting inside as well to overload in central areas, and doing so effectively too. Had the assist for their second goal as well. Noble Nyerongo's at second. Put Zambia into the lead. And again, look, line of 4 players up top there. Looking for that to latch on to the goal kick. Again, can they show the maturity here, Zambia, to slow the game down when they need to as well? Can Indonesia find a way of breaking up this sequence of passing? Not really getting close enough to the ball at the moment. Remember, Zambia have a 2-goal lead here. They don't need to start throwing men forward. They certainly don't need to give the ball away in their own half. Now, 5 white shirts up there. Missed, though, by Evandra. Bit of a collision between 2 players. I think they'll just be suitably ignored by the referee. Alberto feeds it down the line. Nearly picked up by Dimas. Good hold-up play at the top. And the shot from distance this time goes a ways long. Again, the through ball just sort of threaded between the two Indonesian players up on the pushing the line. And all of a sudden, Zambia again flooding forward areas with copper shirts. And poor ball out, and Evandra now brings the ball over halfway. Has to hold up for a while, wait for the support to arrive. The support, though, eventually does arrive. Oh, and lovely footwork on the edge of the area, and there's the shot, and it's off the stanchion, I think it is, holding the post and the crossbar together. Rasping shot from Rafi. Just caught the outside corner, didn't it? Certainly had the keeper worried, who probably had that one covered. Otherwise, well, wishing the coach a happy birthday. Not quite sure how happy that would be at the moment. Now 6 minutes added on at the end of this one. Lovely footwork there in the build-up. Again, the ball whipped in. Alberto deals with it. Could have left that for the keeper, actually, having chested it down, but he wasn't to know there was so much space in behind him. Over Arianto. 47 today, by the way. There's 5 minutes left for Indonesia to try and find a way back into the game. And the first half hasn't lived up to the... Sorry, the second half hasn't lived up to the first half. Bit of a collision between Indonesian defenders there as they scramble to get back. Ball then laid in behind. Still in possession here on the edge of the area. The challenges come in eventually to dispossess Sumute. Lovely footwork there. Just grappled his way past Izar. Zambia, well, quite happy, I'm sure, to be taking more time off the clock with these set pieces. Still throwing an impressive number of bodies into the box for them as well. This one again goes to the back post, headed back across goal. Oh, and the clearance is deflected. Then a double clearance on the edge of the 6-yard box. Well, that was nearly curtains for Indonesia, if indeed they have time to get back into the game now. Well, 4 minutes of added time. Indonesia on the counter-attack down the right-hand side. Evandra again going forwards. Has he won a free kick over from the far side from Banda this time? I think he has. Oh, slight touch there as the ball taken away. Banda trying to withdraw his leg. Not quite managing to do so. The cheerleader in the crowd still doing his best to rouse the crowd, rouse the team as well. 3 minutes to go. 2 goals needed for Indonesia here. Can they get one back? Ahmad to take this free kick. 3-man wall to hope, for as far as Zambia are concerned, hoping to prevent this one sneaking in at the near post. You've got, 6 white shirts in and around the 6-yard box. The ball is deflected up. It's been headed away, not going out to play yet though. And eventually just smashed long, as far away from any Indonesian players as they can find. There from Kalamina, who's been, as I say, captain's had a superb game. Alberto has to cut back inside to Baker. Indonesia don't need this sideways backwards. They need the ball up in the box as soon as possible. 2 minutes to go, 2 goals to get. Alberto lays the ball off. At the moment, Zambia flooding defensive areas with bodies, trying to cut down the passing lanes. There's a clash between 2 players there. It looks like a yellow card has gone to Matthew Baker, Australian-based centre-back. You can see him asking what for. I'm sure the replay will tell all. Here we go. Well, he's played the ball cleanly there and well before the player, but he has arrived slightly off his feet. I think that's where the referee's coming from. So while Fury gets a bit of medical treatment, players are taking the time to rehydrate. And despite leading by 3 goals to 1 in what should be the final minute of injury time, Dennis McKinka still looking slightly tense on the sideline. And the hordes of travelling fans who've come up from Indonesia here, trying to see the bright side of life here. And there the Zambian fans with the flag. I assume this is it's going to be played out to this near side, and the referee decides enough is enough. And it's an historic day for the junior Chapula Polo as the young Kapwa Bullets make their debut here today in the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, and they've won by 3 goals to 1 against Indonesia. The bottom seeds in Group H starting with a win on their debut. That despite going behind to a Sahabi goalie. Opening goal in the 12th minute, but then 3 goals in 7 minutes late on in that first half. Completely changed the game around. The number 9 Abel Nyerongo with a brace in 2 minutes. The second of which was an absolute beauty from outside the area. And then Lukonde Mwale adding a third as well in the 42nd minute. The deserved lead at half-time for Zambia. They then held on to that in the second half, largely kept Indonesia at arm's length. And it's finished here in the first match for these 2 teams in Group H. Indonesia 1, Zambia 3.